My name is Don Green. I'm professor of political science at Columbia University. My research focuses on a wide array of social science topics, but primarily I focus these days on campaigns and elections with special reference to political participation. But I'm also interested quite widely in the application of field experiments throughout the social sciences, and I've written on research methodology and also on the practical details of designing and analyzing experiments. I think I was a partisan supporter of BITS even before there was a BITS. And when Ted invited me to participate in the first BITS conference, I was very eager to do so, in part because it was a star-studded cast of the very best people presenting on very important topics, and I wanted to be part of the conversation. The second BITS conference that's going on today is just as good, if not better. And it's an exciting moment to see the development of new norms and institutions take shape in the social sciences. There are so many. I think that they could be divided into two sets of questions. One would be the kinds of theoretical questions that we heard about earlier this morning when we saw a kind of mathematical statistician give a treatment of how in formal terms you would deal with what is effectively data dredging. So people are fishing through the data. How can we understand the sampling variability associated with that procedure? I thought that was a brilliant presentation. But then there are all sorts of great presentations having to do with the practical details of how it is that you go about preparing transparent materials, sharing them with others, creating institutions that are incentive compatible, given that the typical researcher would really like not to change his or her current practice. Well, I'd like to see, in some sense, us demonstrate by example the value of this form of science, either in the form of implementation of new registration, archiving, open materials practices, or the creation of a new journal, or perhaps the conversion of an old journal, a la the Nozick initiatives, to best practices.